let's get more done. And this is one of my favorite books that I read. This is going to be kind of tips and secrets I'm going to pull out of this book and share them with you. And I have some notes right in front of me to walk you through. And this is the 12-week year book by Brian P. Moran. And this book dives into getting more things done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. And this really gives you a lot of strategies to looking at the year differently and redefining that concept of annualized thinking. And I can't wait to dive deep into this. So if you want to get more done this year and the coming up year, this is going to be a game changer for you. And because you don't have to start this at the beginning of the year. You can start this right now. The time of recording this is September. You can start this in September. You can start this in October. And it's such a great way to get more done in your business, especially as a real estate agent with so many things coming up. There's a ton of strategies that are shared in this book that I can't wait to dive into. Stay with me because I'm going to do a quick introduction and I'm going to dive into these strategies in a second. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent and a CRM peer coach with Inside Real Estate. And thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate it. If you can click on that subscribe button, stay connected, because on this channel, I share everything about real estate marketing, lead generation, systems, process, kvCORE, bull trail strategies, name it. I bring it to the forefront here and I share it so we can learn and grow together. And also, I want to mention, if you are looking to partner with me at eXp Realty, if you're looking to switch brokerages, if you're looking to find a brokerage, I highly recommend you look up eXp Realty. And it's one of the most important decisions you'll make at the company is choosing a sponsor and choosing a team partner. So I recommend you do your research, and I highly recommend you click on that link and book a call with me and book a one-on-one call. I'll share with you all of my resources and training and what I do to help real estate agents around the world grow their business. That being said, let's dive into this book and how to get more done. And if you've seen my videos, if you see my content, if you've been with my trainings, you know that I love systems and process. I do 100 different things in a day, and I get them done without being overly stressed. And the way I do them is through having a proper system. And the way I get a lot of things done is I use one of my favorite strategies I learned from this book. And I can't wait to dive into sharing some of my secrets with you. And this book, again, is written by Brian P. Moran. This book was actually one of our book club books. So if you haven't yet had a chance to join our book club, I highly recommend it. It's a book club for real estate agents, for realtors, and the information is in the description below. I have a link to that. Even if you don't come to our book club meetings, this is a great Facebook group to join because I pin all of the books we've read, and we've had some of the most amazing book list. I recommend you look it up. And that being said, let's talk about this book, the 12-week yearbook. And this is about looking at 1 year is 12 months. This book is redefining that concept. They look at 1 year in 12 weeks. So what I love is he, set the tones for the book. And one of the really compelling quote that came out of this book is that if we did things that we're capable of doing, Thomas Edison said this, we would essentially astound ourselves. And I love that. It really truly did set the tone for this book. And I truly love that. And one of my favorite part about this book and the strategies that were shared is redefining that concept of the year. We're so trapped into this whole annualized thinking. Most amount of gym membership gets sold is at the beginning of the year. People get ramped up. They have this new year resolution for January, and everything drops off in a month or two because people don't stay consistent. But what if, instead of starting out thinking about everything you need to do that is so important in your life and in your business at the beginning of the year, maybe changing brokerages, maybe partnering with the right people, buying that course, what if you could do that at any time of the year, and could and specialize in a particular skill in less than 12 weeks? What if you could change your business, your real estate business, in literally 12 weeks to becoming a top producer and to heading into that trajectory and pivoting your business? I truly think you could put together a business plan that is going to take you out of this rut that you might be stuck in. And in this book, I love it. There's a download at the end, and he gives you like a 1 year 12-week year plan for fitness and health, finances, and even for real estate agents. Highly recommend you look into that. And the other thing he talks about, this 12-week year creates an urgency to kind of focus on essential tasks and to push for results. And you focus on a week to week basis rather than having a whole year to do it, which in turns you might even never get to really having to benefit from the results. So you create that energy, that focus, that commitment through the year using this concept he calls periodization. And periodization is really a focused training regimen that concentrates on one skill at a time for a limited period. So, for usually 4 to 6 weeks to perfect a particular skill. Let's say maybe you want to become great at cold calling and you can get all the right tools together and you could start doing that. And you could crunch the time period where you could take you months to learn something like this. So I thought that was really cool. And that 12-week concept is also a shift in your mindset to take action. There's an urgency to it, there's a clarity to it, a focus on really creating breakthrough results. And I thought that's really powerful. So every 12 weeks, you can review your progress and get a fresh start. It's not fun. Imagine having to wait. It's like, oh, I'll start next year. No, you could start today in September at the time of recording this. And maybe you do it for the next 12 weeks. And if something doesn't stick, you can evaluate your progress and start again, and your year starts again, so which is super cool. So you can have multiple fresh start in a year, and so you're not stuck in this whole annualized thinking. And the other thing that I want to mention too is he says 12-week is long enough to get things done, yet short enough to create and maintain a sense of urgency. Is that beautiful? And 12-week planning is distinct from annual planning because it has a greater predictability of taking actions that is required for you to achieve a particular result. It helps you increases your focus because you're not it doesn't it really crunches that time, right? And it gives you can focus on one or two three most important things that are going to give you the greatest impact rather than thinking of a lot of things to do. And then there's an enhanced structure to it as well. So every week you're aligned and you can implement your plan and for a long-term vision, which is so powerful. And he gives you three simple steps to getting started. And one of my biggest is I love talking about SMART goals, something, identify and defining what those overall goals are going to be for the next 12 weeks. So, looking at the SMART acronym is being specific, is it measurable, is it achievable, attainable, is it realistic, is it time bound, that 12 weeks. And the next second step is to determine tactics and decomposing and breaking down your goal in individual tasks and projects that you're going to work on for the next 12 weeks to getting you closer to your goal and executing on those tactics within the 12 weeks now to achieve your goal. And you know what, I'll wrap up with this because it's not what you know and it's not who you know, is what you implement that counts. So that's why I love the third step is to execute on these tactics within the 12 weeks so that you achieve your goal. So you don't have to wait for a year, months to get there. So I thought that was super powerful. And to wrap it up, I highly recommend you look at this book. You even look up the download, which it comes with again an individualized plan for you. And that's why I leverage platforms like kvCORE and tools like Asana to allowing me to keep my to-do list. And I have my list have list, and me, I am that to-do list girl. And yes, I get overwhelmed by my own to-do list. And I recommend maybe looking at your to-do list. And I take my to-do list for the day and I even actually break them down even smaller, and that has become helpful for me. And now I'm even trying to adjust the way that I look at my to-do list. And it's not just always business. It has a lot of healthy activities and individual tasks that allow me to take care of me and make sure that I'm showing up as a great mom for my children and as a great marketer for my clients, a great realtor for my clients. So thinking about it from that perspective is to make sure you have a well-rounded day. But again, you're still implementing and executing according to the 12-week year. I thought this was a really impactful book that you need to look at and read because it is such a simple strategy, but a great shift in mindset. I hope this is helpful for you in your business. And if it is, let me know in the comment section below. And like I mentioned, you get to learn like this from me when you partner with me and surround yourself with people that are going to challenge you and hold you to your goals. And please click on the link, book a one-on-one call with me. I love to meet you. And if you, especially if you're looking to come to EXP Realty and choosing a sponsor, I highly recommend you look up Agent Wolfpack. You look up my trainings, and you get to partner with me, and you get access to all my resources and training for free when you partner with me at EXP Realty. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you hit subscribe and the like button. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.